What's up guys, Presley Yong here, back for another video, and today we're gonna talk about whether you should get the MacBook Air M1 in 2023. So right in front of me is a MacBook Air M1, and obviously in 2023 this device is actually worth it because Apple, when making in device, they always want to make their own custom chip. So back then when they actually put Intel or Max on the device, the processor is not really good, battery life is very bad. But when the M1 was introduced, this MacBook actually it has the good battery life. You're able to get 2 days or maybe 3 days of battery life if you use on light use. Heavy use can use up to the day, and you only got 50% and left after 1 day of use. So it's still a very good device. Now, of course, this is one MacBook Air. This is the gold model that I got it. If you want to check the side, it has two USB Type-C right here. Let me just focus it on you. Focus it, and this is two USB Type-C. If you actually look at the other side, we have an headphone jack. Yes, a headphone jack. Apple didn't remove it. They actually did it since in the iPhone. Right now, this is a model you can actually get it around on 1,000 unrated Malaysian ringgit cheaper than the M2 if you bought it from the store. Or if you want to get it refurbished, I don't recommend it because this is M1. It's going to support more years of software update before probably in the future when Apple will release more the M6 or the M7 chips in the future. And for this device is still better than M2. Now for the M1 models, if you bought the base configuration 256GB model, it won't affect your performance because SSD is still better than M2. M2 was on the base models, they only got one on chip, so it's affecting throttling many things, the read speed and the SSD speed as well. But for the M1, you're safe. You can get the base model with a good price. Now keep that in mind, and this actually came out back in macOS Pixel, followed by the macOS Monterey, and then macOS Ventura. I installed macOS Ventura. Battery life is still great, so you can install it, no issues was on the device. There's no lag, there's no any breakdowns or anything. No, this is a very good device. Now I'll keep that in mind. This only has two USB ports. One you have to use for charging, and the other one, if you want like for example a pen drive you want to attach to it, then you can do it, but there are limited ports. The problem with M2 MacBook Airs, they have the magnetic charging cable, so it wouldn't affect the USB Type-C when you want to need a external monitor. For this device, you want external monitor, you want pen drive at the same time, I might suggest that you must need to get a hub for external stuff, but make sure to get the authorized one. Don't get any $3 all those bad quality. It's gonna affect the port. Now this battery life is very good, as I mentioned before. 2 days medium use, 3 days light use, and it will maintain the same percentage at least 1 day. Before it only dropped like 1%, 2%, and then but it's still a great battery life in terms of this Mac. Now whether you should buy it, yes indeed you should buy it if you are for a student, or for student, or maybe you just want to get out for media consumption content. This is actually a great device. Everything is also great. It's also the first fanless design on this MacBook Air compared to Pro still has one fan still running underground and of course you should buy it compared to the M2. But if you are a person who prefer, I want a better processor, I want better, go for the M2. I don't mind, it's okay. M2 is also still great, but do not get the base model. Get a better configuration with a bigger storage. 512GB is the main standard if you want better performance or SSD. However, if you don't care about the SSD issue, you say 256 is okay for me, I don't mind, then go ahead. And no one's gonna stop you. It's your preference choice, just go ahead. So that's about it. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, turn notification bell. I'll see you in the next video.